Hey guys, Jack on Wrist back with another video, and in today's video, we're going to take a look at a $3 Rolex Homage from AliExpress. It's just a fun little experiment to see what kind of quality you can get for $3 from AliExpress. So without further ado, let's take a look at the watch.
So here's the watch. Obviously it is more of a Rolex Submariner Homage. Pretty interesting, but like I said, it was $3. I'll try to put up a screenshot of it. I'll also leave a link in the description below just in case you for some reason do want to buy this watch, but I assume you're not going to want to after listening to what I have to say. But like I said, it's just sort of a fun little activity or exercise just to sort of see what you can get for $3 from these Chinese manufacturers. So let's get right into it. Let's start with the most obvious thing when I first held the watch, and that is the bracelet. It's super obviously low quality. I mean, I didn't have to tell you that, but folded over links. Obviously it's got like a folded over end link here. It's super loose over here, but it's hard to bend over here. I have no idea what's going on with it. It obviously has a press clasp, which, I mean, that makes sense. There are cheaper watches with press clasps, but yeah, really low quality. I mean, it's probably really hard to resize this bracelet. No logo on the clasp here, just plain. And one thing to note is it actually does have a inscription or engraving on the back here from the random brand. It's hard to tell. I'm trying to get it to focus, but it's not that important regardless. But that's one thing that's actually interesting about it, is that you actually do have an engraving on the back here, although you can actually move it around. You can open the case back with your bare hands, which is really not good for water resistance, but obviously that's going to be non-existent here. It does feel, I guess, a little weighty. I mean, there probably is some real stainless steel here, probably more of a alloy covered in a stainless steel lookalike though for most of it. The sound on the bezel, the dive bezel, actually isn't bad if you take a listen. It actually sounds pretty good, but the back play is ridiculous on this thing, moving back. But you know, you can expect that obviously. One thing that's really kind of scary about this watch is the date window. First of all, it's really hard to tell what it is, but it's 15th right now. But you can actually change it without even pulling out the crown. I'm pulling out the crown to the first position, which actually gave a nice little noise here. But that changes the time. There's no second crown position. The first crown position is, and that was kind of hard to push in, but the first crown position is the date crown position. So very weird. Obviously quartz, we all know that. I believe that is a mineral crystal. Just a fun little experiment to see what you can get for $3. We all know it's going to be crappy and not that nice, but it is still technically a watch. It does tell the time. It does, you know, have a dive bezel that kind of works, and you know, the time telling on it, I'm not sure too much about because I just got it, but in the mail. But you know, it's a watch, so I wouldn't really recommend getting this. I know it's $3. If you want to buy it just for fun like I did, maybe you can do that, but if you want a quality Chinese watch that gives you good value for money, check out this. This is the Star King AM0171. I did a review on that. That's the last video I just made on the channel. I also did the video before that was initial unboxing and impressions of this particular watch, but sapphire crystal automatic movement, really nice watch. So if you are looking for a Chinese watch that has good value for money, that's where I would go. I wouldn't buy anything that's under $5, but like I said, just a little fun experiment just to see what you can get. Obviously, we know it's not that great.
So that's pretty much it for this video. I just want to reiterate that this is just a fun little experiment, just to kind of take a look at what you can get for $3. It's just kind of something to laugh at, but you know, I wouldn't actually recommend you buying this watch. Like I said, if you want to buy a good value Chinese watch that gives you good value for money, there's way more options, but you do have to spend maybe around $50 or so. I wouldn't go this low in price. You're really not going to get anything that nice. But that's pretty much it for this video. So if you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. Also check out my Instagram @JackOnWrist for photos of all my watches, and yes, a photo of this watch as well. And that's pretty much it. So thank you, and please subscribe.